What's the plan?
Man.
Brown University.
Okay, go to Brown University, try to find a Greek. Make me a, don't make me luck check. That's how we'll do it. If there is a scholar there at the time who can translate it.
Craig Ferguson was there. Craig Ferguson isn't there anymore.
Who's Craig Ferguson?
It's the Greek guy.
Is that just a name you made up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Made up.
Where's
Okay.
Craig Ferguson?
Is there another university nearby?
I'm
Scholar.
not sure.
Craig Ferguson, please.
Craig, where are you?
Is there a guy on the force that knows Greek? Can I do a luck check?
Probably not. There's most likely you'll be able to contact some scholar at some point. Let's see. Brown University. I'm trying to see if there are any other.
I want to make my next guy the guy that does a ghost hunting agency.
Like, is he insane?
No, he's just an idiot.
Brown,
Okay.
biggest. There's the Providence Historical Society. You could also potentially put a. Make me a credit rating roll, Dr. Huxtable.
Credit rating of 75.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
I don't know why. I think I did that just because I was like, oh, my guy's rich, so he should have a good credit rating.
Why? That makes you look fancy too.
Make
Jesus,
it.
he made
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
You are a part of the
Credit rating goes
Athenaeum.
Oh,
And you might want to note this on your character sheet. You're part of the Athenaeum. like Athens, Athen, AEUM. Okay, that is an independent membership library. The only you have to, and you're a permanent resident of Rhode Island, so you could be a member of that. There might be a scholar who is working with that library that you could get to translate this book if you so desire.
Hooray.
But it'll require another luck check. Dun dun dun.
I suck at luck checks. Made it.
Did you? All right. So after some research and investigation and talking to people there is a Stuart.
Ferguson.
No, not Ferguson. Craig Ferguson was at Brown. He's left. Remember?
No. I miss Craig.
Stuart Masters.
Stuart Masters.
Yes. He is also a member of the society of this private library, and after talking to some members, you're able to contact him.
Okay.
He actually comes in that evening of that Thursday, and he does know classical Greek. He is quite.
Pendergast.
He's Pendergast-ish.
Hooray.
He's a dick, Pendergast.
Yeah, he's obviously not as rich, but he's a scholar, and he's kind of stuffy. You show him the book. Do you show him the book? What's
Yes.
going on? Okay.
Yes.
He says, "Well, yeah."
I briefly described to him what the father told
The
me.
priest. Okay. Intriguing.
And I'm kind of leading him on. I'm like, yeah, he was kind of weirded out by this book, but you know how.
Pshaw!
Yes, of course. Gentlemen of our nature should not be affected.
Indeed. We're upper class.
Yes.
Okay.
Are they not allowed in because they're not members?
They're not members. Yeah.
So,
you,
like,
you have to make a credit rating roll to even.
I'm
have a
assuming
chance
you
of being
did
a
this
member.
without us anyways.
No, but it'd be funny. Like I took you there, and it's just like
Just to have
stay
no way
here.
outside.
You could have. It's up to you if you want to take them over.
Yeah,
to the
I took them, but then
They have to wait in an outer room.
I
You
didn't-
guys aren't allowed in.
yeah, I didn't tell them that they're not allowed in.
I look and say, why were we invited?
Anyway, he says, yeah, he's willing to translate it. He takes a look at it very carefully for several minutes. He says, this will probably take me a while. This could take me a year to do.
Well, did you tell us you thought it was not related yet? Or did you just think that?
James. Right.
Huh? What?
He's talking to you.
What?
I'm assuming you told them that you didn't think it was... Did you tell them that you didn't think it was related to what was going on at hand?
I would have told him what you told me.
Okay, so yeah. So that's information done.
I'll give him my address and I'll
Okay.
tell him to send me weekly reports
Okay, you can do that.
if he can do that, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, he's willing to do it. He's willing to help out a fellow scholar.
okay, cool.
Since you're so, and you are so young.
Oh.
He's like 50. Yeah, he very carefully puts it back inside the box, and let's see if he's got any kind of occulty stuff going. Not really. So,
Then I
he's willing to translate it.
I get his address so I can send
yeah,
him
yeah,
checks.
he'll give you his address.
Yeah, send him checks.
Yeah, he's willing to help you out.
Cool. Nice.
For a fellow scholar. But he says it could take a year. It's a thick book, and it looks like it's very complex. So, hi, little dog. It's not even
I'll
close to
come back out
food.
to you guys and I'm like,
You're joking.
all right.
Did you tell them what you were doing here?
Wait, does seeing gods give you mythos too?
No. If
Okay.
you go insane, it gives you free stuff. If you read books and do some studying, you can get more Cthulhu mythos.
Okay, but not
That's
seeing.
pretty much the only way.
Gotcha.
Shush. Or if you're actually taught by like a sorcerer or something,
Sweet.
which is not. It would be awful. It'd be terrible for your
Teach
sanity.
me your
as well.
ways.
I
There's
talked
some
to a
babies.
man in
Get to
there.
work.
He said he would translate the book for me, of course, and he'll send me weekly reports, but it could take quite a while.
Okay.
Oh, shit. No.
So that's the afternoon of Thursday, the 19th. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I am calling out of work for a while.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah,
I'm not gonna go to work
Yeah.
for a couple of weeks.
that's fine. You call in sick. You say,
Well, I'm calling shot.
do you tell them you got shot?
I got that I was seriously injured on an outdoor.
Okay.
I didn't get to talk to Manfred, but I finished my article.
I have a doctor's
Okay.
note.
Okay.
Because
myself.
I have the information. It was a conglomerate of shapes.
Oh, that's right, because you never saw it.
Yeah.
You're right, cool. Okay.
But in my article, I did.
Yes, of course. You're the one that saved the day.
Yep.
What is the call for? What's the plan for next?
Oh,
You guys are back in Providence.
what day is it?
Today's still Thursday the 19th. We can jump ahead as fast or slow as you guys
Okay.
want. That was the day that you dealt with getting somebody to translate this book.
Because I think I've had a couple of days off work, so I'd probably go back to work for
Well, that's
a while.
fine. But what I'm saying is, as far as the scenario goes.
Oh,
what
yes,
do you guys plan
scenario
on
jump.
doing
Like,
next?
unless y'all are doing stuff without me.
Well, what is the plan? What do you guys want to do next?
I'll probably Well, I don't know.
We go through with that asylum plan.
Yeah, I need to go check out what Ferguson's got, like note-wise and stuff, because if he has stuff that's related.
Craig Ferguson?
Ferguson.
Oh, damn it.
Friggin.
Huh?
Fragan.
Fragan. The guy that runs the asylum?
Okay.
I'm
How do
gonna
you want to do that?
Well, I'd like to somehow get into his study, but...
That will require breaking in.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't do that, and I'm not good at that.
Oh no, John McKeith, where are we? Where do we?
John McKeith help.
I think it's hilarious that I have only 9 hit points, and that's how much you took of damage, and you're fine.
It's because you're a little guy, or you're
Yeah,
weak, or you don't have very good con.
I'm both, like all
Okay.
of the above.
So,
I also want to read that book a little bit that I got.
oh, your old book? Yeah, you could have
Yeah.
started that actually before.
Woo for hand. Retro.
Because somebody got like some sort of power from that. Like
Some
portal
people learned
power.
some spells. Manfred learned how to cast spells. A spell.
Somebody else did, but you know.
It's true.
Was it Tyler Bryan? Did he learn some stuff?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he did.
He learned how to do the teleportation circle.
And then after that, he disappeared. I wonder what could have happened.
Teleported. Oh, the sorcerer found him.
Let's see if I print out a copy. The Black Book. Let's see. Well, let's see how long. Tyler Bryan read it. Dr. Carl Huxtable has read it.
Yeah, I read a little bit.
Okay.
You didn't learn any spells though.
Did you lose sanity?
Probably.
Where is this book? I've never even seen it. My character.
You weren't on the adventure.
I'm kind of keeping
Study
it down
time.
low. Was Anthony Bridges on that mission?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
I read it. I didn't
So
understand.
the only living characters that know
Shoot,
about
I
it
didn't
is
write down how long it
you
takes to study.
and
I knew that guy.
Pendergast. Well, I don't
Well,
actually
Manfred
know.
told me
Pendergast-
there was a book.
Pendergast never
I
looked
know
at it.
about the book.
Yeah.
I just haven't.
No, not
seen
this book.
Aaron
He was a
told me-
vegetable about it.
No, he told me. Oh, he was. Oh.
His character hasn't. told
Yeah,
me.
Manfred didn't
I was
say
thinking about
anything
the
about what
book.
happened in this
Oh,
scenario.
okay.
He was
You
gone
might
by
be
the
thinking
time
of
he
the
got
book
back.
that I found.
Pendergast. In the Pendergast adventure?
No, in a different adventure.
Black
like
Book.
the Pendergast adventure, you have no idea about.
Yes, I do. Manfred told me.
Manfred was a
Manfred-
vegetable
Okay, so
at the
this
end
is-
of it.
The Pendergast adventure
Manfred
is
couldn't
what
have told
made
you about
Manfred.
this. Yeah, he couldn't have told you anything about this one.
Okay, there was something he told me about. I wrote.
I mean,
There was a book
Um,
that our group found, but yeah, he didn't know about that one.
He went to.
McKeith has the other book, right? Or Bertelli did. Somebody had the book.
Bertelli took the teleportation,
Man.
one of the teleportation books, not the math one, a different one.
But this got
And
stolen from your house.
Yeah,
after-
but
Yeah,
Telly
that
took
one's-
whatever
that
ones he
one's
had from
gone.
before.
now Holland still has her book, or McKeith has it. One of those two.
Holland
have
has it now.
Okay,
She got
Holland.
it back.
And then there's that book. There's the math book. There's the Bertelli book that he's
Okay.
got, and
This actually doesn't take too long to read, so you could have done this in between these two times.
Hooray! I probably would have just because I like books.
right.
So, and then you read it and you studied it, right? You,
A
weren't-
lot.
you didn't just like, okay, so make me a sanity check.
Oh boy.
And this will actually be from before, so you've already lost this.
How does sanity work?
You want to roll your sanity or less?
So below 33.
Yeah.
32.
So you're not going to go...
Nope.
Okay, so roll me a d8. That's how many sanity points you need. You won't go temporarily insane. for-
6.
6.
Oh,
So that's a big hit. You won't go temporarily insane because that's over a long period of time, over
Yeah.
several hours at least.
You might need to go to an insane asylum.
Get +3 to your Cthulhu Mythos.
Hooray.
What was your Cthulhu Mythos?
8.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, yeah, let's stick him in the hospital for a week. And then
Actually,
we
you
go
know
back to our
what?
jobs.
Mark back that sanity loss and mark the Cthulhu Mythos back down. I'm pretty certain that you've already read this book.
Yeah. No, he has already read it. He doesn't know the spells, though.
Right, okay, so go ahead and mark your Cthulhu Mythos back to 8 and put your sanity back up because I've already done all this to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because I've actually got written down that you've read it, so I think I've already marked all these. But studying it, studying the spells is slightly different. What
You
do
know how to
spell
do the
from Mythos
teleportation stuff. That'd be
book?
sweet.
I want to.
2 game weeks.
That's
Alright,
right.
Kyle, roll me 2 6-sided dice and add them together.
You know
there
the
appears to
board
be
game?
3 spells,
Just
okay?
cut the guy in half.
A 4
That's
and
the
a 2.
things that
So
Bertelli
6
has.
weeks, you're going to have to study for 6
This is
weeks
a
from the
different
time you
type
got
of
the book
teleportation that uses
in order to
your
learn a
vital
spell.
energy
And then you'll get a
teleport
chance
you.
to make a roll to see if you learn it, okay?
Okay.
So
You got the book, like we're going to just say November 1st.
Okay.
So November 1st through, and 6 weeks will make it December, say 15th, is when you'll be able to make the roll to see if you can actually learn this spell. There's 3 spells. You can gain the gist of the spells. One of them seems to create portals. You can create portals that connect.
Portal gun.
Okay?
Okay.
The second one is something where it creates a house of mathematical harmony that will allow you to more easily summon things like the awful thing that they summoned that drove Manfred insane. And the last spell seems to make summoning other creatures and things more easy. Which of those 3 did you want to try to focus on?
Teleport.
Okay, so you want to focus on that one. Okay, so
The thing that doesn't sound like it could kill me.
okay, so you'll be working on that. So you
You don't want to make
read the
math
book and you're in the midst of like studying it and trying to learn that spell.
Alright.
And then at the end of that, at that 6 weeks, when that passes in the game time, then we'll make a check
That's
and see if you can understand how to cast the spell.
That's a good book for summoning.
If you want to summon. Anyway, okay. So good, that's taken care of. So we've retroed that, so you've been working on that.
Hooray.
As far as the asylum and as far as Manfred and everything goes. Okay. You're leaving at 3:30? That's what time?
3:20?
3:20? Okay.
I forgot I have
So
to
you
go
got
dog sit.
So we got about 15 minutes. So
Okay, that
we'll
clock
probably
is
pretty quick
off by
wrap
an hour.
up. That is, I forgot to move that clock.
I was
back.
like,
Oh,
you're
God.
late then.
Run!
Never make it.
Okay, so.
So we're gonna have to,
Hurry.
well, either that or stop or play without her. But I think stopping would probably be the best thing.
Yeah.
So
I want to
we have
stay
15
in the
minutes.
place now.
What do you guys want to do?
Well,
What is the plan?
where did we just, what was the last thing we did? Where are we right now?
It's Thursday. He took he took the Greek book and he had it.
Okay, so we're at the scholar place.
Yes, but it's a private
Right.
library and it's just vague when it is on Thursday right now because we're not on a real time crunch.
Okay.
What?
Well,
Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
alright, I'm like, okay, so,
Do you want to go commit him?
Well, I'm just stuck on why there's so many books. They keep taking books. Like, books are very central, and I don't know
Is this
why.
what your character is
yes,
saying?
that's
No.
what my character is saying. Like,
That was the
There
primary
were
method of
books that-
recording things.
yes, but now
Still is.
it's still important. Yeah.
Oh.
But I mean,
Anyway.
these books seem to be powerful, and as soon as Bertelli joined these creatures, his house got ransacked, and they stole his books.
Nissa.
And with McKeith,
He had
I'm
books?
gonna eat your other
Yeah,
one,
go for
okay?
it.
He had books,
Yes,
apparently?
he had books, and
And he joined with random creatures?
you know the creatures I told you about, the ones that he was going to report us to. He betrayed us and told us who we are, and
Monsters.
Why did
that's
he do
why I
that?
suggest
Why would he join monsters?
Monsters.
they offered him eternal life. And he told them that he was going to tell everyone else where we were and what our names were and where we lived. And it doesn't matter. It's the books seem to be, and I'm afraid for McKeith, and I told him he needs to keep it somewhere else because he has a book, I think, too, or he did or something. I don't.
There are a lot of these books, apparently.
McKeith was on with you on the mountains. That's why you warned him.
Right.
Where the creatures were.
Right. And so, like, and I don't think Angus ever had a book, did he?
Not that you know of, no.
But he joined them too because he thought that they were just misunderstood creatures, but I haven't heard from him, and I told him to contact me if he was all right within a few weeks, and he's just gone. So I'm assuming they absorbed his essence as well as everyone else that's joined them.
Yeah, these things sound very dangerous.
Yes. So this book, like, did you tell him to keep it like under lock and key, or are they just gonna hold on to it and hope nothing bad happens to them?
A nod of the head from Dr. Huxtable.
So yeah. I can't remember where I was going with this. I had a plan. I don't remember what it was.
How long has it been since Jansen?
Couple months, right?
The ice storm?
Wasn't that in September? Or was that last year?
The ice.
No, that was not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a couple months ago. I think it was in September.
Wait, my guy actually had 2 books.
Yeah,
Oh,
September.
okay.
It's been
September.
almost 2
Oh
months
yeah,
since the village was destroyed.
Yeah, because I think Bertelli had at least one book, if not more, and so that was taken, and all of the people in his house were killed, and
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty weird. Died of frostbite, apparently.
yeah.
Which sounds a
September.
lot like how they were attacking y'all.
Do you happen to know who else? Do you have any records in like your precinct or anything of anyone else associated with Bertelli, like any of his contacts?
Oh, we have a lot of things that he's connected to now.
Right. So
But it didn't seem anything occultish.
So Dr. Huxtable,
Mm.
you weren't on the mountain with us. Bertelli didn't ever know you, did he?
I knew Bertelli though.
He didn't know you, but you knew him.
He knew my name.
You might want to change it. Unless your house hasn't been ransacked or anything, because when I moved out of mine, it was broken into and partially.
Unified.
You've seen nothing suspicious, and your house hasn't been broken into.
No one would dare break into my house.
But,
Interesting way of looking at things.
yeah. Do you?
It's really occupied.
Like, I don't know. Do you now believe me how dangerous these?
Oh, well, the ice monsters, definitely. The Dayaloft guys seem more annoying than
Whoa.
deadly.
You mean the ones that put Manfred into a coma?
Well, apparently he couldn't process the geometry. It was
slow.
some crazy geometry, but he couldn't process. I saw the same
That sounds
thing,
more than
and I didn't
annoying.
go
That
crazy.
sounds more than annoying if it puts someone in a catatonic state.
Perhaps
It
you
really
have noticed
hurt my
only the
head.
brightest remain.
Well, just okay. Well, why I'm asking this is because I might need your help, and I want to be on the up and up, but I don't want these creatures and Bertelli to know where I am because he's threatened to kill me, and I need help.
Help
More and
hiding
more,
yourself?
yes, essentially, more and more people have been asking me for my identification, and I don't have any as myself.
Perhaps he wants his gun back.
Ooh. Oh, he didn't care about that.
Oh.
He was more concerned with the what's it called? Immortality that they were going to offer him by taking his body and making it into, I don't know if they would make it into like if they would take it and put it inside, take his brain and put it inside a new body, or if they were going to make his body like ghost-like. I don't know how they were gonna.
Wait, that's what they're doing? Putting brains in other people's bodies?
That was one of the things they were doing.
Shame they didn't try to get mine.
Yes. Okay. So, anyways, as far as I know, they are still after me because they've invaded my privacy, and basically, I need to solidify my identity as someone else than the person who me as. And people are wanting my identity, and I don't have one to give them that isn't my.
Do I know of any counterfeiters?
Yeah. You know of all kinds of criminals.
That's what I thought.
Normally, I would not be asking this, but I'm afraid for my life, and I can't tell the FBI
Well-
because they will. FBI? Are they
United States Bureau of Investigation.
Are they?
USBI, essentially
USBI.
what they call it at this point. Yeah.
Because generally, unless people see it, they think we're insane.
That's true.
So they wouldn't put in witness protect.
I can talk to, or I can give you a name of a guy I know.
Oh, right. For creating a.
We have to get a different
ID
ID.
card. That'd be nice.
His name is Boom Quisha the Third.
No.
Alright, so I'll take the information.
Calvin Harris.
And so what I'll be doing then.
Murray Stein.
Murray Stein. I like it. He's a G.
Can-
Yes, he's Jewish. He's been arrested
That's
many,
a
many
short-
times.
Can I do
Last
psychology
name.
on him? Like, he's not acting surprised by any of this stuff I'm telling
Who
you.
is?
This one.
Quizzical. Not.
Why? Okay, you could do a psychology
Well, just
on him. What are you
because-
trying to figure out?
I'm trying to figure out, like,
Like, my guy is kind of doing things.
What are you trying to figure out?
well, I'm trying to figure out, like, he was kind of, like,
Oh my god, I'm so sore.
Mm-hmm. Every part.
I'm
listening,
trying to figure out
Nissa. What are you
how
trying to
to,
figure
I'm
out?
trying to figure out how to, like, phrase it.
How to phrase what? Oh,
What
I
I-
phrase what you're trying to figure out. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Go ahead. Sorry. I was like.
Well, like, I'm telling him this stuff, and every time I say Bertelli, he does kind of like this, and I know he was after him, but like. and,
No,
like,
no,
it's-
you've already got all you
he-
can from him about Bertelli.
But yeah, but I was gonna say, like, he was like, "What do you mean they were taking him into and like making him into other people's bodies and stuff like that?" But it wasn't like surprise; it was more like worry, and that surprised me.
I didn't pick that up.
Okay.
Myself. I picked him up as curious as to all the weirdness that's
Alrighty,
going on.
never mind then.
So.
I'm just
Well,
in
yeah,
space.
but now I know that that stranger could be Bertelli.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Is
God,
what
it's
I was
crazy.
actually.
Okay, we'll make a
Making my
psychology
character
check
do.
then. If your character's making these connections,
Oh, yeah,
then
no,
make
no.
a psychology check.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's
Like,
that's why I was
make it.
making all those
That's what you
facial
go make it. I didn't
expressions
pick
and
up on
stuff.
it. I didn't,
Okay.
I might not have been watching closely though.
Yeah, 11.
Okay. Yeah, he
Yeah.
seems to be very curious about Bertelli.
Yeah, because every time she mentioned something else, I was like, wait a minute,
Go
what?
chat.
So that random guy could be my dad. Dun, dun, dun.
My god.
Or just some guy claiming to be my dad. He's some kind of perv. Gonna
Dun,
get
dun,
shot.
How the hell is he getting in your house? There's the problem.
Say what?
How is he getting in your house?
Exactly. Too. My guy doesn't.
Your daughter's windows on the second floor, unless he's bringing a ladder.
Well, no one's told me about the book, so I can't help.
Yeah, I don't think
Any of them.
anybody
Any
knows.
of the, like what's in it.
Yeah, nobody knows that I've got the other book. That Bertelli had that other book about teleportation.
Right, Bertelli's books are kind of irrelevant at this point. They're gone as far as...
Yeah, oh yes, as far as we can get, yes.
And nobody knows about... Oh, wait.
But he could use them.
Were you going to ask Huxtable about the missing book? Pendergast told you about a missing... The book was missing. That black book was missing. And I think initially when you went to Huxtable, it was to ask him about that.
That's right.
So if you want to ask him about that, you can. You got 5 minutes. When Nissa has to.
So speaking of all these books,
I'm assuming you guys are in a car somewhere just driving randomly around town while you're talking.
probably taking me back or something.
Well, I would think we're driving
Or-
to drop him off at the insane asylum.
Oh, that's
We'll
right.
just be in transit somewhere.
Is that still
Okay.
the plan to drop him up in San Asylum?
Yeah.
Is
Okay,
that-
okay.
All right.
Yeah, you guys are in
I
transit
like
while
that.
you're having this conversation. I didn't realize that you guys are following through on that. So you're you're driving up there as
Before
you're
we
having
get
the
there,
conversation.
Pendergast said something that there was a book and that it was suddenly missing. Do you happen to know where it went? Because we really don't want to have more and more books. And if they're getting more books, I'm just gonna leave the country.
Definitely make me a psychology check. Who's driving? Are you driving still?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm not driving. I don't feel good.
I'm in the
Your
back
car
seat.
though.
I'm in the back seat.
Yeah.
I'm in the back seat.
In the blood seat. In the blood seat.
Let's see. Let's see.
It's
Oh.
clean enough.
I've got 60 in drive.
Really?
You didn't
For
make it?
police chases.
Okay, keep going, keep going. She's asking you about a book or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you happen to see who or how it got missing, or is
I
did
have
those
it.
creat-
That was easy.
Okay. Well,
I'm studying.
Oh, you have that terrible math book?
Yes, very
That's right,
intriguing.
come
That thing was annoying.
but
to
you're
read.
studying it, even though it put Manfred into a catatonic state. How
Yes.
would you?
It doesn't
Okay,
affect
what-
me anymore.
What have you learned?
Nothing yet.
Nothing at all.
No.
Didn't even.
Well, you could tell her what's in the book if you want.
I'm trying to learn a spell.
For what? Like, why would you learn a spell? Are you trying to summon more things? I don't know that. Trust you. Okay, what is it?
Teleportation.
Oh, boy.
Because I have a theory that gas will be very pricey one day.
Oh my god.
Maybe as high as $4.
$40 a gallon. Oh boy.
So what are you going to do with it? Like, is it to teleport yourself, or to teleport inanimate objects, or to teleport?
I
Other
don't know yet.
Well, that's scary.
I'd
You
say
can
it'll
get-
take me about 6 weeks.
Well, 6 weeks to make your first check. See if you can figure it out.
6
Then you have to roll
weeks.
2d6 again. Okay, so in 6 weeks.
Well, you. Okay. That's just scary having these creatures teleporting in and out whenever they want.
Wait, what creatures?
Any of them. I don't even know if there's a limit anywhere. So, what's the plan? We're going to pick you up in a week, and what are we gonna do with you?
You're gonna drop him off and we'll be back in a week. Wait, what?
Well, are we
You're going to commit me and I'm going to cause a distraction.
Okay.
And then you can do whatever it is you do.
We should probably snag that idol.
Mm-hmm. But we should also. Have you not noticed though that the bars are on every single window, including the offices? I don't know who's free to leave.
Yeah,
and who's
no,
not.
that's really weird. But
Is it to keep them in or to keep something else out?
yeah, both.
I'm just saying, I don't know how long I can hold out in there.
Okay, so are we gonna try and pull you out today? And
Yes.
say this is a bad asylum, we're gonna take you to another
Yes.
asylum because we don't like how you reacted to this asylum?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're gonna drop him off at one point, return several hours later and get him? Is that the plan?
I think we're gonna try and sneak around and steal stuff and then come back again.
So when you drop him off is when you're gonna create a distraction. Okay, okay. And then you're just gonna be like, this is not a good place for my uncle or whatever.
Right.
Okay. That sounds like a
Do
plan.
you want to just be searching and I'll be trying to calm him down? Or are we both searching? Do you think would be the best?
If we both search, you could check out his lab, or I could check out the lab while the other one
Oh, in the
grabs that
basement.
idol.
How about I go for the idol because that seems easier and I won't have to run as far and I am in a lot of pain. Where's my medication?
Okay, so that's the plan essentially. I think we're gonna end there before you guys get to the
Yeah.
asylum, because depending upon who can play next,
We
I'm gonna
can't do
try to
that in a
run.
minute.
I'm gonna try to run next month.
Yeah.
Next weekend is Super World.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be running a one shot towards the
Is
beginning
that
of next
Thanksgiving
month.
weekend?
Thanksgiving weekend, no, I'm not running anything that weekend.
No, I thought that was next week.
No, next weekend is the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving's the last weekend of the month this time. So I think probably the first weekend in December, I'm gonna try to run a one shot of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, which is a
That's what?
it's about 500 years in the future. In the early 21st century, there was a terrible cataclysm. A lot of mankind went underground. When they came out several hundred years later, they found there were dinosaurs in the world. The machinists were the ones that kept the underground places running, are kind of have become in charge, or at least the wise men of the cultures. And so mankind's forming tribes, and mankind left holes in the ground 100 years ago, and they're trying to reestablish the world.
That's why. And there's dinosaurs again.
Yeah, there's dinosaurs. Nobody knows why there are dinosaurs. Because it's like a bunch of different ages have all mixed up together.
Oh, God, it hurts.